Welcome, everybody. I'm very happy to see all of you here from different parts of the world. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the practice of yoga asanas. And I will just read this quote, which is from my teacher, Nandamurti. And he actually has a book which is called Yogic Treatments, so treatments with yoga. He said, just as diseased body organs can be restored to normal by administering medicines internally or externally, they can also be healed more safely and more perfectly with the help of yoga asanas and mudras. So what we can learn from here is that medicine is advanced today, but what they do is when we have a problem, we get some medicine to repair that problem. But the alternative is to prevent that problem and even maintain the body in a way that we do not get so many problems. And that's the idea for the yoga postures or yoga exercise. Of course, tomorrow during the workshop, I will have much more time to talk about it. Today is a very short time. But the idea is that when you put your body in a certain position for a certain time, you get a result. If we are doing it regularly, the result, if we are doing the right posture for the right amount of time, we will get a better functioning of our body. So that's the basic idea. And if we do it regularly, every day, then we'll maintain our shape for a longer period of time. Then we'll not need so much medicines, which have usually some side effect. They help in one side and then they have another side effect, and then you have to compensate that. It's a little bit more difficult for the body and also in our life. So that's the idea about yoga exercise, something that we do regularly that keep our body in good shape and can maintain the quality of life longer in our life. It doesn't mean we'll live forever, but what we live will be a life of good quality. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And you can ask questions, and I'm open for comments. And you can use the chat, or if somebody wants, you can unmute and ask. It seems everybody is okay with that. Now the thing, well, you know what the difficulty is? The difficulty is to do it regularly. Actually, there are many things in our life that we know that are good for us, but sometimes we don't do them. But we know it's good, but we don't do. And sometimes there are things that we know it's not good, still we do it. So mind is very strange. And The whole purpose of the practice of yoga and meditation is that we do what we know is good for us and we avoid what we know is bad for us. So it gives us that mental strength or mental choice. And I see something here written. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, a comment. Before I had lots of respiratory problems, use medication every week. Now I don't use anything since I became a vegan and started practicing yoga. Yeah, so that's one personal experience of the benefits of the practice. And another thing, you can start at any age. You don't need to think, oh no, or you can start also any type of body that you have. You cannot think, oh no, my body's too hard, too rigid, or I'm too old, or I'm too big, or I'm too weak. No. The way you are, you can do it. The problem is when we see publicity about yoga practices, we see also always somebody who is in perfect shape, perfect body, doing the most difficult practice. I mean, the most difficult exercise the person is doing. Then we look and we say, oh no, that's not for me. But that's not the reality. The reality is we start in the way we are and we move in the way that we can. And gradually, the body will change. And we are not competing with anybody. It's something for us, for our personal benefit.